So here we go, the GoPro Hero 8. I just received it in the mail and I'm very excited to open it and see what the box contains and how the camera looks like, and then give a try after that. So let's open it. Okay, so taking out the seal, opening the box. So let's check what is in the box. We have the GoPro camera. Okay, so here it is, the GoPro 8. Let's take off from the box. We have this screw that we can easily unscrew the camera from it. Just take off the screw from the mounting hold. Then we can take up the camera. One of the new features of the camera is these new legs. It's very easy to mount them. You don't need to use the old housing that you had to put the camera in order to be able to mount them. So you just, if you see it, you just use the screw, and then these new legs are also magnetic, and they just easily flip in, and then you can stay here, and then you can just unfold them like that. Let's take off the sticker from the back of the screen. Okay, so that's the camera. Then we have this mounting. So in order to take this off, lift up this little thing, and then you squeeze it together and then push it forward, and it should come off right very easily. Also, in order to use this mount, you have to remove this extra plastic that is there. It says remove, so you just go there and then take it off. So you don't need to use that. So this is the mounting that comes with the camera. We have the screw. Let's see what's in the box. So the first paper is a GoPro Plus feature that GoPro offers. This is for a small monthly fee of $5. They give you unlimited cloud storage for your footages. Also, if your camera get damaged, they replace it without question asked. And also there is 50% off on accessories bought on GoPro.com. There's some other useful information on how to mount your cameras. There's some questions marks. There's 2 stickers, and then a GoPro product manual, safety manual. So other than that, let's see what else is in the box. We have the USB charging cable. We have one curb mount. So this, in the previous GoPros, they were curb mount and a flat mount. It looks like they're only giving us the curb mount. So, and then we have the new GoPro battery. So this is for GoPro 8. There's a new battery. It has a distinguished sign of a blue color on the bottom. If I can show you and compare to another battery. So here it is, the GoPro 8 batteries, new batteries with the blue distinction color, and then an older version of the GoPro batteries. They're almost identical from spec wise. They are exactly the same. However, GoPro recommends to use their new batteries, the GoPro 8 batteries, due to some performance issues that can be experienced when using HyperSmooth 2.0. It looks like this box came with no memory card, so I have to use one of my old memory cards. So here it is, here is one of the cards that I have. It's a 128 GB for 4K videos. So I'm going to insert this in the camera. So you just take it on this side and then you push it in until it sticks, and then insert the batteries. And in order to charge the batteries, you take the USB cable that came in the box, and then you insert the smaller USB port here, and then the other side, either it's a regular USB cable you insert on a computer USB port or a wall charger. GoPro says that it could take up to 4 hours to charge the battery with the computer USB port, and it can take up to 2 hours to charge with the wall charger. So I'm going to charge this battery and return after we are done. Okay, so we have our battery partially charged, so now we can move along. So turn on the camera, it's select language, it's English. There's some legal stuff. I just hit agree. It's asking about location capture, so I will turn it off for now. And then now it's asking to install the GoPro app. So I have my iPhone here, so I type in the GoPro app, and for me it's already installed from a previous camera, so I just shows open and going in the GoPro settings, and then should go to add a new GoPro, and then it starts searching for it. So we found a new camera, so I hit connect and hit pair. Okay, so it found the camera, so it's like put Hero8 Black for naming, and then save name. Now it's connecting. So it's actually asking to update the camera, so I have to run the update now. Okay, so it's done. Update camera. It's connecting and it's going to install the updates. Let's join Wi-Fi. Transferring files. So I'm just going to pause, and then once the update is done, resume. So it's all set, so we can hit done, and let's go. So it's connecting again. Join the Wi-Fi. And then here we are, so we have connection to our camera. Okay, so now let's go over some of the settings that the GoPro offers. So here you can see the main screen. There are a couple settings around the screen. So at the upper left corner you can see the amount of time left for recording on the memory card that is currently inserted. In the middle you can see the mode. Currently it's in video mode. And then on the right upper corner you can see the battery status, and then around the screen you have some hotkeys. These are new features offered by the GoPro 8, where you can select different features that you can tap on it and then quickly activate them or deactivate them. So these features can be changed easily to reconfigure the way you like it. So some of them that you can see currently here are the boost settings. So you can just tap on it and then boost on, and then you tap again and boost off. Also you have here is another one. This is for the lens, so you can set the lens size. It's currently set to wide. It can go to super view and wide or linear. Then if you tap in the middle, then you go back. So go back again, go to wide, and tap in the middle. So I'm coming back to the main screen. Then here the upper one, this icon is for slow motion, so you can tap on it and it turns on and off. Okay, so in the middle, GoPro added some preset settings that you can easily access them on the go, and then based on the different shooting scenarios. You can easily just change the modes in between, the preset modes in between, and then keep shooting. Okay, so by tapping on the settings, you can see all the predefined settings by GoPro. So there is a standard video recording setting, there's an activity, there's cinematic, slow motion, and then also you can add more by tapping the plus button and add your own custom one, or if you want to make changes to these, you can type on the pencil, and then the settings comes up, and then you can change the settings the way you like it. So here you have the resolution and the frame per second. So what the nice thing is that GoPro put everything on one screen regarding resolution. So on the upper side you have 4K, 2.7K, 1080 in different formats, and then down you have the frame per second. So with 4K you can go up to 60 frames per second. With 1080 you can go up to 240 frames per second, which can make a very nice slow motion videos. I put mine back to 4K because that's where I'm usually shooting. So by coming out from here, you can just tap the mode button on the side and then it jumps out. So if you go back, same thing, you can go to activity, you can change cinematic and so on. In the same way also here you can change. If you go back, you scroll down, so you have the HyperSmooth settings, and the lens settings also available. So if you click on HyperSmooth, you can change from off to being on or high or boost, depends on the way you prefer it. And the GoPro is going to crop the image to get a better stabilization. If you're scrolling down, there are more settings. All the ProTune settings are added here. So the bitrate, balance, ISO, sharpness, the colors, and the wind settings. And then there are some additional shortcuts added as well. So if you're going back, yeah, so these are the settings on the video mode. So if you want to take a video, you just press the red button on the top and it starts recording, and then if you want to stop recording, you press it again and then it stops recording. So let's go to the photo mode. So by sliding from right to left, you go to photo mode. The settings looking very similar to the video settings. The photo mode has their own shortcuts that you can insert around the display for quick access. So the same thing here. In my case, I have the photo mode inserted. Currently I have it set to super photo, and then you can have raw, or you can have standard, or HDR, or super photo. So super photo, one of the nice features offered by GoPro Hero8, where the GoPro 8 is going to crop the image already. Well, if you want to go out from here, just tap in the middle and then you go back to the main screen. Also here you can see the zoom settings, then the lens settings for different settings, wide, linear, or narrow. And tapping in the middle, you come back again, and then I have a timer setting here if I want to shoot more frames within a time period. In photo mode, also there are a couple of preset settings that GoPro already offers. So by tapping in the photo, this one comes up, and then so here are the settings that are currently included. So we have photo, live burst, which is the new settings offered by GoPro 8, burst, and night mode. and then also by tapping the plus button you can add your own custom settings. If you wanna change these settings, you can tap on the pencil, and then you can change your settings the way you like it, then take beautiful pictures. So by coming out, you just go back or tap in the middle. By pressing the mode button, so you can cycle around or with time lapse, video mode, or photo mode. So either you swipe it on the screen, or by pressing the mode button you can also do the same effect. Same thing applies with the photo. If you want to take a photo, you press down the red button, and then GoPro takes the photo. In this case it's set to super photo wide. Going back to time lapse, so in the time lapse screen there is 3 types of settings that GoPro 8 offers. So the first one is time wrap, and then there is a time lapse, and then a similar one to time lapse, there is a night lapse mode. So the time wrap is a very nice feature that GoPro offers. This allows you to create nice shots and videos while the camera is moving, and it creates you very nice time-lapse effect. So some of the settings, if you can see here, you can change the resolution. I like to make it in 4K, but you can choose also different settings. Formatting can be either video or photo settings. The difference is that if it's in photo format, the GoPro will take pictures on the interval you specified, and then you have to put them together later on in the editing phase. Or if you do a video format, then GoPro already creates video out of the time lapse. And then rest and below you see you have the Pro settings in the same menu, so you can adjust them the way you like it. And then if you go back, we have the next one is the night lapse. They have the same settings, so resolution, interval, video format, everything, it's in the same place. Preferences, and then you go to connections, and then here you go to connect device, and then GoPro app, and then it should prompt you there, and then you do the same on the phone, and then it's connection successful, and then now your app and the phone is connected together. So couple more settings to show. If you swipe down from the top, you can see the dashboard. Here you have a couple more settings that you can turn on and off depending on how you like to use them. So you have the beep, you have the quick shot. When pressing this button, it automatically turns on and takes the shots of the videos. Also, you can lock your screen, so while you're keeping in the pocket, for example, you're not changing your settings out automatically. Also, orientation, you can lock the orientation the GoPro is, so in case you are underwater or in another scenario that you're shooting, and then the GoPro self-adjust or not. So in my case, I would like to turn it off or lock it. Voice control. There are a couple more settings available if you tap on preferences. Then you have settings regarding connection, some general settings, voice control settings, touchscreen settings, some additional inputs, and then also you can do a factory reset if you ever need to. And then if you want to come out from this, you just tap the mode button and then it comes back to the main screen. Okay, so if you want to check your media files that you have on your SD card, then you can swipe from the bottom and then it loads the media items, and then you go to this search and then it shows you the media items you have available. So currently I have 3 files, and then you can go back to the main. If you want to go back to the shooting mode, you swipe down and then you back to, in my case, in video mode. To turn the camera off, you just press and hold the mode button for about 4 to 5 seconds, and then it shows you on the main screen that it's powering off. So one of the great things of the GoPro cameras are that they are built that it can be mounted very easily, which will provide you very creative solutions for creating amazing shots and videos. You can just use them simply without any mounting. You can use them with a handheld, you can use them on a tripod, you can use them on your head, on your snowboard, put it on the bicycle, put it on the car. There are so many different ways to mount these cameras.